morning, good morning. All right, we are back. And today we're going to focus on back and biceps. And so what I'm doing now, I'm starting on my first superset where I'm doing some standing underhand rolls. And then I'm going to go to some hammer curls and then some standing underhand chest presses. So we're going to do 5 sets of each, 10 repetitions each, okay? And pay attention because now in these particular sets, you might see me do 12 just depending on how I'm feeling, you know. I have a tendency to freestyle sometimes, but that's the basic workout that we're going to be doing. And one thing I want you to notice too is the hammer curls that I'm doing. I am bringing those up slightly above 90 degrees, just slightly, you know, just to feel the burn just a little bit more. And then of course with the chest presses, you know what we're trying to do with those. Back and biceps is our goal for the day, so all of the exercises that will be done will have that emphasis. And then also too, I want you to notice one thing. When I'm doing these chest presses, and in some instances when I'm doing workouts where I need to stabilize certain parts of my body, you'll notice that I'm not standing with both legs beside each other. One leg is usually out front and one is out back. And I noticed that when I do that, then there's more stability. There's less rocking back and forth because you know when you rock, even though sometimes I have a tendency to do it myself, you're really using momentum to lift instead of the strength that you have, the technique that you built up, and just really the overall exercise itself loses everything that could promote, you know, muscle growth because you're using that momentum. And so in order to stop that momentum, you have to stabilize yourself, okay? That's one of the things I use. I use that foot out back to stabilize, and then I go ahead with the exercise, whether it's biceps or triceps or whatever it may be. And in this particular case, it would be the hammer curls and the underhanded chest press. Try to stabilize yourself as much as you can so you can really get the feeling that you need in those muscle groups that you're working, okay?
Let's go back, 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 back,
All right, so now we're going to jump right into some reverse shrugs, some side curls, and also some barbell curls, okay? So now with these reverse shrugs, I'm not going to go too heavy today because I'm going to stagger them, as I mentioned, with some side curls and then some regular barbell curls. One thing you'll notice too, man, is that the grip is underhand because, like I said, we're focusing on back, right? And so that's one of the ways that you can use to focus on your back. Now, a lot of times I find myself pairing the reverse shrugs with some form of bicep curl. I don't know why. It just seems to flow better to me. Now, that might be different for you. You might want to pair it up with other exercises, but that it would seem that the muscles that are tightened by the bicep curls are extended, stretched when I do the reverse shoulder shrugs, and so I think it's a nice compliment. Okay, and then too, when you're trying to focus on bicep curls, as always, I'm going slightly above 90 degrees, especially on these side curls. Okay, what I'm trying to do is form a peak, and that peak is sitting right at the top of my biceps. So that's the point of it. That's the point of going past 90 degrees. Okay. So if you'll notice, that's what we're doing. We're going up past 90. And this is one of my favorite exercises too. I must admit, I love to do them because I've noticed that in the past it really does add shape and definition to your bicep. So that's just one of the secrets I want to pass on to you. Okay. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so it looks like we're moving right along in the exercise. And I have some visitors that are setting up beside me. I hope they're not camera shy. And if they are, I think they'll quickly realize what's going on. And I don't think they're going to stay too long. Well, hope it doesn't run them out the gym completely. Because as I mentioned now, my focus is getting in the best shape that I possibly can. But at the same time, man, I'm encouraging everyone else. If that's your goal, if 2022 is the year that you get yourself into shape, I say go for it. And don't hold back anything. Give it the best that you possibly can give it so that in the end, you get to the shape that you want to be in, okay? Just a little encouragement from me. So we're going to go ahead and end the exercise. We're going to try to make sure that we get all of the sets in. Now this is toward the end, I'm going to be doing the side curls, right? And then the regular barbell curls to end off this exercise. And then we're going to go into our last set of exercises. Well, actually, it's just one exercise. And that's going to be some rows, some seated rows. And I'm going to do about 5 of those seated rows. We're going to start at 50 pounds and go all the way to 100 pounds. That's one of the exercises that I like to do too, because really it focuses on your back and your laterals. You can feel it, man. But if I'm being honest, you feel it throughout everything. Your biceps, your back, your laterals. It's just an overall good exercise to do on this particular day that focuses on back and biceps. All right, let's get back to it. What's going on, family? We back at it again, man. Another wonderful week. See, I don't start my week off dreading what things could happen, what might happen. I'm gonna focus on what is going to happen. And what is going to happen is I'm gonna have a good week. And that's gonna be regardless of what goes on around me, man. But now, I need to be honest with you. My weekend was wonderful. And it was wonderful, man, because at the beginning of the week, we got, like I mentioned, we got some good news. So what I'm trying to do, man, is compartmentalize what I'm gonna have to do, what's gonna be required. Everything you do, man, in life, there's going to be something that's required of you. Whether you can meet those requirements or not is left up to you and your mind state. But now, if I'm being honest, man, I was a little shook up, because even though I'm happy about the changes are going to require more from me in regards to responsibility, the things I'm gonna have to take on. But of course, I got family members, man, who I tell you, when you in the crunch or when you unsure of yourself, they really try to help you out. They really do. And so we went to brunch. That's what I'm calling it, because it wasn't quite lunchtime yet, right? And it was past breakfast, so I'm gonna call it brunch. And we sat down, and I voiced some concerns, and of course, they helped me to appreciate some things together. Because to be honest with you, man, I'm never really worked on a team per se. I've been on the team with people, but most of the time, man, the work that I do, apart from the work that me and my daughter do, is solitary. It's just, it's me, especially when I'm rebuilding computers. It's just me. But now in this particular instance, I'm going to have to take a senior role in the team. So that's going to be a different for me. It's going to be different trying to move throughout all those different personalities. And one of the things that a family member told me, he said, listen, you got 4 kinds of personalities: amiable, expressionist, you got the driver, and then you got the person that's analytical. He said, now the best person to be, the best personality to have among all 4 is really one that can move between all 4. He said, you got people that's drivers, right? And then drivers really no nonsense. A driver can get along with a person that's analytical with no problem. But now a person that's analytical may not be able to get along with an expressionist or amiable person. You know, so he walked me through the different personalities. And I could tell toward the end of it, man, that he was really trying to help me, because see, that's what he's been doing for years. He said almost 20 years, that's what he's been doing. Almost in every position that they put him in, he was in management, because he had the kind of personality to deal with people. He had the patience to deal with people. So I was all ears, man, because I wanted to know, you know, what the secret was. And so after him, you know, sitting down and sharing all the, you know, the things he thought I needed to know from the beginning, man, I felt a whole lot better. You know, I'm continuing to prepare, because next month is going to be something that's going to be new. But as always, man, you know me, I'm looking forward to the challenge, and I'm going to meet the challenge. That's all it is to it. But it's just refreshing, man, to have people around you that genuinely, listen, they ain't faking, they ain't putting on air, they genuinely want to see you succeed. And see, that's what I'm about. That's what I appreciate. I appreciate seeing that, because what it does is it lets you know that you have a network of individuals, man, that really care. And when you find those kinds of individuals, man, you keep them. You know, a lot of times we say you can't take everybody with you, and some people you have to leave behind. But these kind of people, you never have to. You never have to leave behind, because they are individuals who are going to stick with you through the challenges. And we've had a lot of challenges in the last 2 years. I'll just be honest with you. I know I'm saying that quite a bit, but I just want to emphasize that I'm sharing the part of you I don't normally share, right? We've had a lot of difficulties these past 2 years, but because of individuals who are family members, that's what I call them, because they go beyond the level of being friends, they family members. They get in there with you, they help you to keep your head, they help you to stay encouraged, they help you to stay positive. And I don't have anything but gratitude and appreciation for those individuals. And they know who they are too. They know who they are. They're probably sitting watching this video, and hopefully they are. And I am nothing but grateful for everything that they've done. All right, man. Well, look, we got things to do today. Look, y'all be careful out there, man. Take care of yourself. You know I love you. Peace.